What up, this is Rama Screen covering movies, TV, and entertainment, and here's my review of Outlaw King. Let's rock this. Okay, I actually really enjoy this film. Partly because I'm a huge fan of medieval wars like in Braveheart or that Battle of the Bastards episode in Game of Thrones. Do you remember that one? Man, that episode was hardcore to the bone. And so, despite everything that's flat about Outlaw King, it gives me all that I come to see, which is this graphic, brutal, down in the dirt, metal clashing sword fights with limbs mangled everywhere. Directed by David Mackenzie, Outlaw King is about the true story of Robert the Bruce, who takes leadership in Scotland's fight for freedom against the oppressor Edward I of England. Robert intends on uniting all of Scotland behind this one cause, to rally all factions together to fight back against the tyrannical king and his equally evil son, the Prince of Wales. This movie reteams Chris Pine and his Hell or High Water director, David Mackenzie, who shot this film in Scotland. So no worries there when it comes to the lengths to which the film goes to give you a sense of authenticity. Now, when it comes to whether or not this film is historically accurate, those of you who are well versed in Scottish history probably can point out many things about this film that you would file under creative license or creative liberty. And if you're looking for character depth, there's not much to grab onto there either. Because Robert the Bruce is good and Edward and his son are bad. And that's all there is to them. Whatever effort that this film has to make Robert seem more complex than he really is only goes so far. Although I must say that there is a scene in which he had just heard about his brother's murders, and his reaction to the news is quite unexpected because it doesn't fall into your typical grieving moment. But it speaks more to the loss that the Scots entirely experience in solidarity. So that scene is particularly powerful in my book. I was told that the version of Outlaw King that was screened at the Toronto International Film Festival was actually way longer and that it was sort of drawn out. If that's the case, then that's not the version I saw, because what I saw was a film that moves pretty fast. And that might be considered a downside to some, but not to me. Because as I've said earlier, I've come to watch medieval wars, and Outlaw King doesn't disappoint. The film shows each of the sides through their defeats and through their victories and the grave consequences it has on those closest to them. Aaron Taylor Johnson is both hilarious and fiery as James Douglas, who's out for vengeance and blood. Stephen Delane as Edward I is as vicious and malicious as his Game of Thrones character Stannis Baratheon. Some might see Billy Howell's villainous depiction of the Prince of Wales as somewhat over the top, but that is what is needed to make you really loathe this character, and it works. And although Chris Pine's Scottish accent goes on and off a bit every now and then, Chris does have that leadership persona that makes it easy for people to stand behind him. So in conclusion, if you want this movie to dig deeper, Outlaw King won't do it for you. But if you want to see medieval characters triumphantly duking it out to the death, then come join me in watching Outlaw King. So that's it. That's my review of Outlaw King. Share your thoughts in the comment section below and share this video with all your friends on the YouTubeverse. And as always, subscribe to my channel and ring the bell so you can get notified whenever I post new videos. Hey, if you like this review and you want me to make more, please contribute monthly to help support this channel at Rama Screen Patreon page. Become my patrons today at patreon.com/ramascreen. Let's rock this.